This is a big loss for U.S. citizens, but a big win for the airlines because the Trump administration has now withdrawn a plan from the Biden administration, which would have required airlines to pay passengers cash compensation for long delays, at least ones that are caused by them. If you don't know this proposal, this would have been something if maybe your aircraft was late 3+ hours because of nothing to do with the weather, but maybe something wrong with crew or maybe the aircraft. You would have gotten about $200 to $300. And for those a lot later than that, you could have seen up to $700. Essentially, it was motivation for the airlines to get their stuff together so they don't have to pay people cash for this kind of problem. Something in which, yeah, I experienced that back in March when my flight was 8 hours late. But the Transportation Department announced on Friday that it's not moving forward and urged the plan would actually create unnecessary regulatory burdens for carriers. I mean, those who argue this say no, it was an accountability. It would make sure that they had enough staff or things together instead of them saying, you know what, let's not worry about this flight. Let's just go ahead and cancel them, issue them whatever refund and forget about it. Let's also remember that a lot of these airlines also donated to Donald Trump's campaign and for other projects. So in a way, their donation kind of helped them out a bit. Now, 18 Democratic senators did push back last month saying that, well, this compensation rule is kind of common sense. Meaning that if an airline mistake leaves families stranded and having them pay the extra cost, the airline should help to cover it. But the administration says, nah, that's going to cause more issues for airlines. Let's not do that. But what about the regular people? And let's remember that this is already like rules and laws in places like the UK, the EU, Canada, and Brazil. Why can't we have this here? And I think this is going to be the beginning of something more because they're going to start diving into all the Biden era transportation rules and probably start getting rid of other things. Probably things when it comes to refund definitions and ticket pricing and things like that. So I think this might actually get worse. But I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.